Back with another video here. Max Wardell, Overhead Athletics. I got the Randazzler here. We put him on the internet the other day. A lot of people were liking his mechanics. He's throwing better. What are you up to now, speed-wise?
Topping 87.
Up to 87. So senior in high school, hitting some good speeds. Hoping to see him find a home at the next level here soon. But today I wanted to bring you guys a mobilization that we find ourselves using with a lot of our throwers, especially our younger throwers. We'll put more out on different assessment techniques that we're using to assess the shoulder joint itself, because I see a lot of really inefficient assessments out there and some things that don't actually look at the shoulder the way it needs to be looked at, which is three-dimensionally. What we're going to do here, we'll just relax that arm. We're just going to give them a little bit of an internal rotation stretch with traction today, which we find to be particularly effective. So what I like to do is I get the table up to a height where I can apply force and put my body in a good position, unless I'm going to be sitting on a stool. In this case, I'm not, so I get that table up nice and high, and this is our Kimura grip. So I'm actually on the proximal humerus here. I'm on the wrist underneath, and I can kind of control internal rotation, but I can also use my hand and use my hypothenar eminence to get a nice pulling cup there and traction with my body, by a body movement. And at the same time that I traction, now that I'm actually into the position that I want, I'm controlling his rotation. I'm also potentially giving him an anterior presence, pushing him slightly in a posterior or inferior direction, depending on what I feel. It's all dependent upon what I feel with my hands and what I see with my eyes. So from here, I like to utilize some contract relax. So go ahead and push up. Good. So I'm having him actively externally rotate. Good. Relax. I don't let him go an inch. Okay, relax. Go again. As he relaxes, I take up slack. So when he relaxes, relax. I take up slack as it's presented to me. Nice little traction pull. Go again. Relax. I want to fatigue him out just a little bit. Use a little PNF here. Go. Relax. So we see that internal rotation loss in these younger athletes is a lot of times due to soft tissue change. Now we will see some capsular adaptation, despite the common myth that you don't see that in some of our better. So we will see sometimes in our more mature athletes some capsular adaptation, but in our younger guys we find, hey, if you use contract relax and they improve motion, that indicates that there is some degree of soft tissue stiffness, because the capsule doesn't change with contract relax and the muscular tissue will elongate further. So contract relax is very effective. Traction can provide a little bit more stretching to the soft tissues and alleviate any sort of compression in the joint. We find ourselves using that technique right there, and I can always apply a posterior inferior glide if I want to in that position. Make sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next video.